The highest throne faces the strongest wins. Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying... I think she's...
Master Diviner, have you some...
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn...
Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers...
On behalf of the Astral Express?
Wow.
Now that thanks have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you.
Seriously? Thanking?
It's not a mission. It's just that, having been in the... So... It appears that few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution. The present danger posed by... When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, presumably from... They succeeded all right. But the Stellaron hunters... We know just based on what Kafka knows, and despite now that the future has... that, for example, how I'm submitting my report to the Alliance.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrect...
Before you leave... Oh, if you pass... It was the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. I'm already prepared for the... As for...
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Madam, you come.
I see.
I'd work overtime just
Please
for
extend
you.
my regards to the Ten Lord.
I will. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission,
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss...
yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhu. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing...
To put it into short lifetime, ordinarily the Ten Lords Commission guides given our limited life. Countless cloud nights, all of these sudden deaths by combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony. We honor, it's not just to comfort the dead. Those souls who can never... It's also my way of saying farewell. I'd like to hold this ceremony. I'd like to ask you all to I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting...
Leave this to us.
Once again, my thanks to all of you.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's thing.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassiter's seal. Looks like some kind of...
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk...
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember Ting Yun and I were from different... When we used to trade in other land, the rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the sky... Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something if I don't return a gift.
Huh. Besides the seal, could there be other...
There's nothing else. It looks like there's...
I can't cook to save... I've never seen... There's an ad in the knife... It's a good bow. All right, just... Do you know where we're...
The Sleepless...
Welcome to the Sleepless... Oh! When I took over this famous bruise like Whale Tide's Miss Ting Yun came, I just thought she was drunk.
Yes.
Oh, really? Based on her suggestion, seeing as she can't enjoy it right now.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some... Isn't that the... It's the make tourists fresh up whenever I'm tired of...
Looks good.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
guests. Oh, when she was captivated. She probably came. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Oh, I heard the trade port is open.
Miss Ting.
Really? Oh, speaking of which, it was our.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. Scars of that war, I felt tired of voyaging. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the guild, I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. I was wrong. Only the star skiff is ready for the ceremony now.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that...
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
How to...
Thank you for everything you've done.
This is the tea that This is a gift from Miss Yen.
This time, we...
The Skyfaring Commission. It is time for the soul suit.
It's getting late.
General, the ceremony is finished.
Not yet. I have things. My apologies, I couldn't get to you any before you leave the Luofu.
What, 2 gifts? Has his con...
Please. Let us reconvene.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Would you like me to relay your...
Present company has gathered to reiterate the Siege. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first, the same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Law Fu Cloud, no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Law Fu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid.
Wow.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more.
Thank you for your generous.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Himiko messaged me. She was also...
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we... hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring... Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Don't worry.
Oh, hi. I know. Also, after fighting down Hung, I'm worried that he's still safe travels.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these stars.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from... Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just this little excursion.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Well.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by... However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell... The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet. When the conductor is ready,
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
It's getting late. Where to now?